Watch out, Melissa Price asking a question to the acting Prime Minister Richard Marles about the Pride Party that costed us, the taxpayers, 90,000 Australian dollars.
Is it appropriate during a cost of living crisis, when Australian families cannot afford to pay their power and grocery bills, that the Australian Ambassador to the United States, Mr Kevin Rudd, has spent $90,000 on an alcohol-fuelled celebration of drag queen DJ Kitty Glitter?
Why Kevin Rudd did this? We want an answer, and obviously we should get it from the acting Prime Minister, but you will see he's not answering. So let's watch now.
Kevin Rudd is doing a remarkable job as Australia's ambassador to the United States. His activities as the ambassador to the United States are entirely consistent with previous ambassadors. We could all go through the process of crawling through the expenses of former ambassadors to the United States.
All right, so let's pause here, because now he's saying, why don't we look at the former ambassadors' expenses? That's a very straight way to answer a question. You point the finger at someone else and say, oh, we didn't check there, so what should we check about Kevin Rudd? This is insane.
Kevin Rudd is there not just representing the government, he is representing us all, and he is doing an excellent job.
But why doing a pride party in the US? What's the point here? The US cannot do their own, or I don't get it. Still doesn't answer the question.
While he is carrying the weight of our country in Washington, what we are doing here is addressing the cost of living pressures that are facing the Australian people.
What's next? Is he going to answer?
And by and large, as we go about the business of doing that...
All right, so now he's going to say, us, Labour, now we are addressing the cost of living issues. Yeah, okay, that's not the question here.
We do it faced with the opposition of those opposite.
Well, let me speed up here, because I think he's going to talk just nonsense, pointing the finger at the opposition instead of answering the question that was asked.
We will go about our business of dealing with cost of living pressures for the Australian people. Kevin Rudd is going about his business of representing everybody in this chamber and in this country in Washington DC, and in that effort he is doing a sterling job.
So he didn't answer the question. We have no idea why he spent 90,000 Australian dollars from us, the taxpayers. Anyway, leave a comment if you also think that we should see live, maybe with an app, exactly what the expenses that the government is doing with our taxes. We want to know.